So both sides of a real estate transaction could have some disappointments, right? The buyer could be in the market for a very long time, multiple offers written, and they just can't seem to get the house that they want. On the flip side, the seller can list the property and be on the market for 3, 6 months, a year, and not sell. So if we ever cross paths and you've listed before and you're thinking about listing again, here are some questions that I will be asking to try to understand your situation and to try to figure out what's the best path forward. All right, so how many showings did you have when the property was listed? Okay, how many open houses were held? And what type of feedback did you get from buyers that viewed your property but didn't write an offer? Right? So if you do not know answers to those questions, then it tells me that there was a communication breakdown between you and the agent that listed the property. All right, so those are the fundamental questions. The next question that I have is, in your gut, what do you feel went wrong with the listing or the sale of your house? Okay, now, how was the price determined? That is the big one. If we came to that price with emotions because an uncle told us something and we wanted to match that and we listened to the outside noise and we didn't pay attention to the comps and what the agent was telling us and we decided on a price emotionally, or was the price picked by the agent that during the CMA process and everything? Like, how did you get to that price? Because that will tell us quite a bit about what is it that we're dealing with. And then on the marketing side of things, right? Was the property marketed properly? Did you get professional photos, mailers, online presence, or was it a cell phone picture taken of the property, 3 or 4 photos on the internet, and off you go? Also, either one, we just need to know what was the approach there. And then the big one, did you have offers? Getting offers on your property is the best and the most honest feedback that one can get, because those buyers actually want to buy the property and they wrote an offer. So if you listed at 150,000, but the offers are coming in at 100 and you feel that that is way too low, but you had 2 or 3 offers that were right around that number, that is a very good indicator. That is great feedback on what your property in that state, in this market, could possibly bring. All right, so did you have any offers and what was that? And if you are thinking and you are actually serious about selling your property and you want to relist and go back to market, what do you want to see done different? Okay, what is it that you want to do different? Because if you do the same things that you've just done over the last 6 months or last time the property was listed, you're more than likely going to get similar results. Okay, so those questions are something that I would talk to you about. If you do not have answers to most of those questions, we got a big problem, right? We got to sit down and definitely dig into that a little bit more and figure out what's going on. But if you know the answers to those questions, that is great information to have going forward and trying to accomplish what you set out to in the first time around. So think about that. And if you're thinking about relisting, feel free to connect.